We're back.
We're back.
Oh my God, this mimosa. Y'all should taste this. It's so delicious.
I like mine.
I'm gonna go ahead and advertise this
Sparkling cider.
Yeah.
That's the disclaimer.
That's my disclaimer.
That's her disclaimer.
Me too.
She's not alcoholic.
Me too.
We got some Martinelli sparkling cider over here. Got that strawberry for that taste.
Oh, that's good.
So, okay.
I agree with the masculine side too. With both
Yeah,
of
I think
them
we
together.
do.
Because I mean, okay, so
Because men want a challenge. If you are that type of woman where you just give them everything, you know, whatever
then
they
it's easy
want.
for them to overtake. Yeah. Yeah. I was like,
Exactly. So they've looked at you like, hey, you're nothing. I've already conquered you.
yeah.
I'm on to
There's
the
nothing
next.
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are we correct on that, man? If you don't,
We don't need.
if there's no challenge, y'all guys don't stick around, do you?
I mean, why wouldn't? If you're just giving them everything, you're pretty much giving up yourself. So they're looking at you as if, you know, you'll just flip. And
But
flop and
there's
like,
so many women, especially now, and then you don't want to have. I mean, it's certain things that you like. No, I'm not. But that is just the culture of being a woman now. Is that please him to get what you want. Whereas monetarily, I mean, these women are doing whatever. And so most guys are like, why am I gonna deal? Even though they preach, yeah, I won't make her a wife, or kind of like what the doctor was talking about the guy, a man will have at 4 women or less. He's gonna go with that woman
takes at
that
least 4 women.
he's gonna go with that woman that's doing whatever. Keep him there. Cause why?
Because you're presenting a challenge.
Yeah. Why sit up here
They
and
strive
no?
off of that.
They don't.
He's gonna go with the woman that what? That gives him everything?
Yes, that is willing to do whatever
But
sexually.
But why
want
would
her.
you want a man like that though? Why would you want, as a woman, if you know yourself and you're confident with yourself, and I'm not saying don't be masculine, you have to have balance of both first of all. First of all, stop trying to take over the man role, like dominant, and you cannot be
You can't
that
wear a dress
giving
and
either, or act like the feminine, like,
Yeah.
well, I don't know how to do anything because I'm a girl type of situation. You have to
Yeah.
have both, and he has to be confident enough to love you for you, and you have to understand that if he doesn't love
I
you
used
for
to have
him,
a guy tell me that I need to start playing the damsel in distress more.
Wow.
then he's not for you.
Yeah.
He's not for you.
Exactly.
Because why?
I'm
Why
not
can't you
that
love me
type
for
of
me?
Right.
And there's men that
Who's
will tell
gonna
you
kill
don't
the
work.
bug?
Right.
But I mean,
There's men that will tell you don't work.
but just like he,
Yeah, like
he was mentioning in the video, that every man has at least, even though he might not be sexually involved with them, there's four women or less in his life, other than there's other women other than you that are in his life.
What did he say? The queen?
He said the queen.
And he
Which
said,
is the woman that the
Which
man
that is
is
hard to
really,
swallow.
really
in
wants
love.
her, but
Yeah.
she could really care less. She could take him or leave him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then there's the wifey.
He did say.
He said the wife.
That's the one where she's, wife material. She's there for you.
But she doesn't spark him.
She doesn't spark. It's
Mhm.
status quo.
don't
Okay.
wanna be, I don't want to be there.
Wasn't it the-
When it was like the jump off, he said
Something like that.
he might not be going to her sexually, but it's a little.
No, it was the homie lover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Where she's a friend, she's a homie, but she's not really.
He might not be necessarily going to her for sex, but she's
Not really
down for
into
whatever.
So each woman is kind of feeding each part of him that he needs. Pretty
But he
much.
said that every man needs that.
No, he does not. Not my man.
I don't know, Ellen. I don't
He
know.
does not. I mean,
I don't know. I mean,
he's single.
They might not have.
It's
They might not
becoming
have.
Oh,
Say
no.
that.
They might not have 4. But I
Like
think.
one in a relationship with you? I don't get that.
Well, I think that I truly think that every man does have other women in their life that play different roles. Not saying necessarily that he cheats, but there's communication going on or something other than you.
Just for you.
And so it could be somebody from the past. It could be, because that's just men. And then he validated it.
We do it too.
Yeah, we do it too, but I don't think that we do it to the levels that they do, that when we
Right.
that we can cut it off, and we feel, especially when we really into him.
If it offends him, then we do.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
that's our thing. I think we more do it so more because we know that he might be doing it, and then we might reach out to something other, or that he's not doing something in our life because maybe we got married for stability, and we're not really passionate about him, but we know that he can take care of us. Then you reach out to another person that you might be more.
Hey, that sparks another question.
I don't know. Oh
Do
Lord.
you prefer passion, or do you prefer that honest, good guy that really doesn't do it for you, but he's providing, he's making it happen, taking care of home, but he doesn't take care of you,
And he's faithful and he's a good man and whatever.
but he doesn't take care of you sexually. He doesn't really.
He doesn't make you don't have the butterflies in your stomach.
He's just there.
He's just there. But you know that he is a provider. He's
a
all
good
those
man.
things that he'll provide. You know that he'll be there. He'll be supportive. Go baby. But when you come home, you just like, and you kind of like, you have date night. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you go for? The passion or the security, stability?
Sometimes the passion is not going to marry you. Or he's just going to play with you. Or he's going to have another wife. I mean, I'm just saying. That's just
You're
the
right.
Right,
Right, so
so you want to be crying all the time, chasing this dude basically, wanting him to change. He's not going to change. Is that your life? Do you want that as your life for your whole? You know what I'm saying? Or do you
That's
want to
chasing
be?
passion, right?
Yeah, that's what that passion is. I'm not saying I don't want passion in my relationship. Sometimes you can grow passion with that good man, and sometimes I don't know.
I think
It
sometimes
just
you can grow to
depends.
love.
So that means
The
you're
love, yeah.
settling then.
Not necessarily.
It's
I just choose not to. First of all, I'm not gonna beg you to love me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be loved. If I see it, you know what I'm saying? If I'm passionately in love with you or something, and you're not, and you're half-assing it, then I don't want to be with you. That hurts my feelings, and I'm not gonna sit there and cry.
I agree.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it's not. I'm passionate or not, you're out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't. I can't deal with that.
okay. So say
I'd rather be
say
with
that
you.
you're passionate about this person, but not necessarily he's being with other people, but he's just not, or seems to even be motivated to be there for you financially, and be that thing that a husband or your man is supposed to be. But everything else he takes, you're passionate and he takes care of you, he stimulates other things, but it's just that thing that that he'll probably never get to that level that you're going to need him to be where, okay, I can't do it all on my own, I'm going to need you to step up sooner or later.
You might be spinning your wheels.
Yeah.
Because he's not really taking care of the important things.
So
He needs
if
to be
he
how serious he is. First of all, he needs to understand what his level of what his comfortability is about that. Are you just sitting down depressed and like, what's your, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to take care of yourself, and you have to understand where you're going as a man too. Is it this or this? And so you have to figure that out. I can't babysit you and figure that out for you.
So if
I
you
can
go
for a certain amount of time if I have that passion and we have that love, and be there for you to get you to a certain point, but you're gonna have to figure it out on your own too.
you're in the gas station. The guy at the gas station, he asks for your phone number and everything.
Like that works there?
Yeah. Did you give it to him?
Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah. I respect a man that has a job than a man that shows off.
Yeah.
That, you know what I'm saying? I cannot respect it. I don't care what kind of job you have. A job is a job. You're taking care of you know what I'm saying? You have a home. You can work or whatever. But you have to see yourself.
You have
Because,
goals
we
and
all are
ambition.
like that. Yeah, goals and ambition.
Yeah. You just don't want to stay
It's not about what
stagnant.
kind of job you have and what kind of man you are, to be honest with you. But I don't know.
So if he worked there, and then he's like, my goal is just, I'm gonna do
Now,
this
he looks
cashier
like
thing.
he's been working there for 20 billion years.
Well, just say he might be like, I might want to just be a manager of,
Yeah, that's fine.
but he doesn't have.
That's what it
He's
is.
not trying to conquer corporate America, or
That's right.
he's just like cool.
And then it depends on, that's cool. And you
As
get
long
to
as
know
he's
him, and
consistent.
you'll figure out what kind of man he is. And if he's just a decent man, that's good for him. Because some men, they're
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 content.
satisfied
Yeah.
with their
Or whatever.
jobs.
And
They're not
yeah.
trying to climb that corporate ladder and everything.
or
They're
make
just
that, yeah.
trying to make money and bring it home.
And I actually can appreciate that because
Yes.
at least you're doing something.
You know yourself. If you're doing something,
Yeah,
you know what's going. You're not trying to sit there and have me figure out what you want to do. And you,
But most of them ain't gonna want to be that gas station cashier for me. So you got hold on. I'm just
That's what I said. You consistent, but you got ambition. So,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, because I met a guy. He asked for my number, and he worked at McDonald's, but he was an assistant manager, I think. But that wasn't. I gave him a number, but then I thought later because I wasn't like just doing something. But when I didn't respond in the way that he wanted, that he wanted me to respond, like calling him, okay, come on, we can hang out, da 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 da. And he was like, I am an assistant manager of a Fortune 500 company, and I'm thinking, dude, I'm not just McDonald's, right? But then I thought about that, like, okay, I shouldn't have probably said that because, he must have goals because he was proud to share that. But I was just thinking, like, dude, it's McDonald's.
Right.
maybe he'll own a McDonald's one.
I mean, maybe so, but
And
I
you know,
I thought that was funny.
and you make good money when you own a McDonald's. You might not be, but you
I
never
don't know.
know.
I mean, I can
like
kind
that.
of look at a guy's perspective and be like, dating can be expensive, And if you're just meeting someone, do you have to fork out all the dough? No, because you were just meeting them.
But you,
Yeah, I would do.
I would fork out a lot of money when you meet a person. I wouldn't expect a guy to take me out, especially if it's a first date, like your first date.
I had meet and greets that do turn into dates. That's fine, but I don't expect. I mean, just from a guy's perspective, I don't think you should always have to fork out the money if it's just a meet and greet.
Oh no, for the meet and greet now. We can do coffee for the meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
But me, I will look at where. Now, I think it depends on what he's portraying. If he's portraying that he has it and he's talking about that oh, I do this and I got this and oh, have you eaten here? Then at our first date, if he's talking about have you been to Blue Chris? Have you been to Maggiano's? And then so I'm gonna expect that our first date is on that level.
Really?
Yes. But if he's talking about oh, have you been to Applebee's? Blah 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 blah. Then I would know that okay, we were probably gonna go to. But I would not even want him to have it at Applebee's, but maybe like Longhorn
Down the street.
or Texas Roadhouse.
I mean, you gotta get them in first, and then you're gonna spring that on them. This is
But
what I really like, and let them know this. But I mean, as far as
that tells a lot. And again, knowing how I am, I know that I'm not gonna be happy going to Applebee's all the time. So if that's all you're talking about, I mean, but that not even to know that okay, you can go like a stage up and go to like Texas Roadhouse. You know what I'm saying? That's not a lot of money, and it's just.
In relationships, you're gonna go to different restaurants.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, just meeting someone, I think
for the first date, I would let them handle it, and if they take me whatever, I'm gonna be okay with it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, what the hell?
They're
Like,
paying for it anyway. So,
Yeah.
And
But-
I'm just really trying to see if I even like
as they
it.
get to know you, then they'll know like what you
Okay,
like
so
and what you
maybe
don't
I
like.
should wait the third night.
I can discuss it on your first. Boy, don't you bring me here again.
Well, if they ask what I like to do, I mean,
and normally they do that. They do that.
and this is
What
another.
is it, you
It's
know?
just that, and then Applebee's is not kind of like a place that you can kind of like to me get to know this one because the kids is hollering and there's too much going on. So I think that if you're trying to get to have a first date where you're trying to get to know someone, you pick something a little bit more quiet, where like you and I.
But don't you think like that also, we could tell a lot about a man what kind of places that he picks to take you on the first date if he's serious about you or not, right?
Yeah.
Because if he's just gonna take you to any old place, not that I'm better or anything to go to Applebee's or anything or whatever other store it is, but it's just that
'Cause you
if he
can
takes his time
Yeah.
and his effort
And picks-
and
yeah.
get excited about
Maybe
it.
that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Not so much
It's not
as
like
how
they-
much money he's spending, but Because you can get something, you can go to
Yeah.
a place
Yeah.
that costs as much as Applebee's, but it's a little bit more romantic, secluded, a
More
little bit
intimate.
more. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, this is a nice
Yeah.
place.
Or even if you took the effort, or if there's something behind it, or why he took you there. It could be anything, to be honest with you. It's just his effort and his interest and his.
And here's the thing with black men, though. There's not too many places that they venture off into. They be kind of like stuck
Tunnel
in
vision
one.
on the basics.
I'm not gonna say that for all of them.
Not all.
Not all.
A lot of them. You like,
You do run into that.
you want to go to Country Kitchen?
No.
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 So how long are we doing this?
Yeah. We don't
Been an hour.
It's been an hour.
Really?
Well,
We
guys,
got
we're
20
gonna
minutes.
wrap it up.
Cut this out. We're gonna chop it up somehow.
We're gonna have to break it up as it was broken up, and we're gonna download this on YouTube.
We're gonna watch this 20
yeah.
times. We won't wait
Watch
till-
this. And
And we're gonna perfect what
you
we need to
guys
do.
critique us,